The platform, the cardinal Nanaya Kesseh. Son Sonchi, Ason Senchi, and Senchia, a call Batako, Bramai, and Sinukosu. I told Petiaman Timfi. A Sansa Crocotiaco, the platform to me. As a Senconda, Cecilia, Amatran Conda Trenufua, Brad Nanaya Kesseh, the cardinal Tentum, our peace, 104.3 FM. The platform of Basso Pro, Adi Basso and Sempum, Amanasam, Abramunsam, Asitremunsam, and Yamansan who was on some, and it's a wood be out there, and in this year, Nanaya Kesseh, the cardinal, Wanina Pamfo, our the platform to the DSU, will peace, 104.3 FM, and Jordan, you credit, you may be under a film or took up in Nundu. The platform, our peace FM, and somewhere is here, the Abba. I did the Yatian, the Ninja, new dinner apretro, and you know some dinner and see. Nebanuswa, Ebia, the platform, Chinawa Junibi, Ghana, ya my Ghana.
Ghana this year, and you mean so, Yamamunina Joe, Mama Kwaba, some Jeffy Peace 104.3, and I was Sugusu Wuti, and Juada Nongochika Sebulu Kugua, the platform. Na Yadiaba Wakwemu. Na Senia fee, ye no. Edwada Bia, any serial callers, NPP, and NDC, Hidia. Na Empenufo to Frank had more money Kwahodono. When you queen and wabo who de ru, what home would Yama Ghana for, the NTO Susu say. Ghana for to aba, and for Mampenufua, to Franca, Eddie, Amo and Amonu Kwahodo. And you may be a wuti my dear Fribiana, said that's and confirm, say radio stations in the dorsal. Na and so do the no at 2 piece 104.3 na ubiti the platform radio stations a mukra dwumadie mu so asedaso nko confirm papa some obona dwumadie adu Ghana fo nyina aboboa no akirikire ne bencheye monso abrano brano no mo join wo Facebook no so no monso asedaso nko confirm mo nyina mo ka ho be na dwumadie ye hyema na dwumadie ne wo na edie entebedwofo kire mo adwen wo studio no wo so na wo so de wadwen kire ba wo adwen kire no obetimi da fa Facebook no so peace 104.3 dwumadie ne ye live obenya bia hwe na wo de wadwen kire na atum brepom ya gebre ne akenkan de amawo enya san so WhatsApp line no 0556 700 in 20 man for adwen kire na fa Facebook no so na de fa WhatsApp no so ye ba biduru e ba ye begebre na ya kenkan e de amawo enyu ensem anwumre yi ye bedi ho nkomo no ejina dumso no so eni be ye breka kranie eni enkane ano wanka se woni tua ba bia wotie no hu bi eno a nyina so eno so a chese enhye dan dum enche enti enhu se eye dum so ana se enye dum so Ghana for se dum so empede ECG se enye dum so eno ntina de na Ghana for mokra mu bisa se yemfa ehye de lembra e se enye dum so chese akoye nsem bibiri enti adwumre yi ye bedi ho nkobo na ye bisa mpedi for se enye dum so a eye de ben afi abato afi by election in the mu twimwa ko December ho no so general election wo ho eno ntine se na sitie bia no abato election ye be de ho komo ensem afiafia ho nyina no anwumre wo beti do e wo the platform eso na ansa na manyofo mpenifo ye na wo besi nkonwa no se na medi kan kan ni serial callers e be de kan atwetwe nkomo otafrija abusi okan obegina MPP amanyuko na mu na wakasa de enti a Kantinka Motos. The entire Ghana Fonto Aba. Efa mo mampanyina be de kire otu franka de ama NPP. Mo betenenka. Aban Ashama. Odo so be gina NDC amanyuko na mu no wakasa. De entire Ghana Fonto Aba. Efa ma enkane Ghana mampanyine John Dramani Mahama. Yeni shira college twinko wi a. Mo bete Emmanuel Enyima Elembele Keke. Obekasa e NDC amanyuko ni di mo ora Georgia isi. Mpenufo kasa de ma NPP amanyuko no penyiro ka ho bi ono so begina NPP amanyuko ni dimu na wakasa nti ye ni sira college ne be sha ase yiwi a ye na amanyofo mpenufo nso so no atena ase na ye no omo nso atwetwe nkomo dwumadie wo ka ho bi enti wadwe nkyere no na odi aba odi ba ya gibre na ya kenkan edi amawo mpenufo ebo na anwumre dwumadie yi ye de aba besom wo no Patricia Sefa Fisher senior on duty baba obete ono de won kasa ba oboa Elizabeth Jean Eka Hubi Samuel Apia Prince Bafo Asama Henry Minka Masadat Mesem Ka Hubi na ye boa na nwumre the platform ye de ba besom wo the cardinal na ya Kesseh watena se ye twie ho aba ye ba nkomotwetwe e bi frase ha ye peace 104.3 ye twie ho aba sisi a enyi wa fidie ni free ha aban ye ye kwana mo so mo dia na shase
no ma wo say for ya mamunyina Josabre Kesseh Madio no ba ko na abo nonkron. The platform ene waso egusu a utie said man Sadat ekan ne enuanom yenu atenase aban na otafrija wonom atenase a eno mo ebetwetwe nkomo e the platform dwumadie so efam nana ya kazu betimi afrem the cardinal me na medi ho chiame na ansa na no sharon so say ye be balloting sesi a man Sadat balloting are ready ana fago hwana ya aban Samuel uni ana Bobby aite
yeah
I see I was who go check
chawa me brano
I see
I'm na dia yiko cross open
ena osusu
otafrija so kai canteen kamoto
masa live studio no ma we inko of kakre bi why aha
otafrija bo so kai canteen kamoto
yate otafrija yate why okay I didn't go on munyi obi anyi baako
answer you dey
beauty ni ehwe aban uyi no masen
ami number 2
uyi number 2 okay all right enti ye ba ma ye nuanom yedu a kire de enti omugide se omachitafo no parties omudi a kire no na eye party a obetumi edi omayanim de akobo sha asase but before that club beer Charlie club beer se obi so obi a otibia sepa na bisa ne se edi enti na ontimi nyai club beer no mo beka se Charlie beer de no ane club no beer de eno ane club so na se ebi a wapon adwuma na utifia nwumre ojojo ho bisa no na wanya bottle ba ku bia otin fifiri kama na edi asi wanim se kosoa na bobi o se gu me na asesa no a eni omo keka say correct papa enti club beer say ne taste no refreshing and eho asem kan so enye den ba bia abefa bia so ebi ewo ho beer de eno ane club say obenom a manenye club obe club a manenye beer drink responsibly not for sale to persons under 18 years not recommended for pregnant women obata obi a wonyem hwe na wankutwa bi na amewuko we ni bi ameto yeso obi wona oban ba ma no fusu asme no manum bi ona ya sebi enti e pa mucheo aya na manum responsibly unya 18 years a menum club na oye oba obi so afa afura menum eno so ebi yo Otavija etie 40 wo 5 minutes Sadat share time na sema 5 minutes Otavija chregana for the dia MPP ujidi say SSM mo break 8 na mo koso to aso edi o man nani
nana yedi kan ni wadwuma fo nyame isram etie fo nso mo fie nyame nkan mo ho na mo nya ni daso ewo the vice president na Nana Danko Kufuado mo say enkachi emre bia nso nkoye na enyina agitum se emrepa no eguso eba mane dikan no madaroma menchia na nasamra kwan na nasamra kwan otoso miensa awachim kutuku abodom ene yedina na pie se ono ne ohene awachim kutuku abodom nti ikromofo no ene yate de mechia no
dabi ainzam de
mati wadaroma yo mati miso madasi okay na menchia me maame ante kwafo ababi obia bro ben
odo 5 minutes no chia
nukra odi amitam no so a bro ben babi obia no ono so mechia no papa kadna em said another danko kufuado ene MPP aban Dr. Bawumia di nti a meme ka se Ghana fu nyina ento aba emfa mom ne se ye hwe mampanyi kufu a otena se hu se na Lawrence time no cash and carry chese nyankopon adom wonye sika kra ne oba na wo no okwa wo so nyame ampata sika semunti no yesi wantua owu sankwala ni nyina no no mu hu hiama MPP aban o mampanyi kufu e baaye no se no sa cash and carry no o ye fi ho na o de health insurance baaye ene sankwala no kakroti se o mu mfie sen nti free education anado dan kwakufu de baaye no sankwala na benefit NDC for ene ya yanka se former president se so kuta se sika we pa nkonfa nye wadaroma facheme okuta se sika we pa nkonfa nhwe nkrofo ma no numpu na duane ya wudi kra e better sen ene duane yanka ma di e better sen e school for na duane a umudi na so nya hwe nyankopon adom ono benefit free education ni bi nti se no oba be gina no mo cancer mu etugu Ghana fo mu ntie enyam na me kan o record no wo ho se okuta sika we pa onfa nhwe Ghana fo ma na nado se adentina ye wo adwapade e wo mamu e wo timber e wo good ye wo diamond ene boxer de bu nti yemfa se sika ni bi enso nkwala na e ba nasen na dachi otiaseu ontiaseu amanfo betu na nado danko akufu ado bedin efri se nanka efie bi mu ho no ma nanka krachi ode krachi awuraba ode awuraba gise maame akosua ba chewa efi akwantuo maba ansane de ode sen letter na mane say monko frɛ ne mra no making kama yen na me no ka say ebi ni hobio efi se na nado danko akufu ado policy no very good enu nti na maba wumia say sɛ ne tie biara so no emre nkwa akiri enka hwe mum ye nyina support no efi se wo hwa sisi wiaso se ne asi kɔ no ye kɔ ne internet way oti ase nti no ma akola bia ma na adwene mu mie na ho se ne beya adwene mu bia ene o de tablet abrenkola no so oti ase amudi sua de nti de me ka kire Ghana fo ne se mum ye nya koma na obi anya botre na MPP e ba ban mu a omo ene timi ma Ghana wofo ehun towom ene samre obi ko school onkoton ne ntoma bio awofo onkoton ntoma ewom se ne ma nkoye de nanso no ye gitum se MPP e wa ban mu a Ghana fo towom medasi bebre
abai
onwanyafo the cardinal
yes sir enti ena after the president Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ababeye 8 years later mo say yensan ma amampenda da John Dramani Mahama emra na onu ne bitimi ay Ghana yie
onwanyafo cardinal medasi mi se mi fa wa konya so nti enchia Peace FM tiefo nyina omo majibre omutie eni NDC amanyo konya asempa etia mi se yenka bi nhemu ye wa ha 2016 ana president Akufo-Addo eni na bedrechi Bawumia be bontu abe tun futrogu Ghana fo eni se omo no mo ba beji oma we free John Dramani Mahama nsem a obamba betutu ne mayema Ghana fo nyina ho atoye ampanyampa Ghana fo tie na omo asupemu a yeto aba momo infio wotwini a omo aba betena akonya so yanka se ye obi anim asem amemu a Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia de abre
president Akufo-Addo
president Akufo-Addo eni na bedechi Bawumia de abre the cardinal ye wa ha se ana na ye toye cement a ye to ni 27 cedi ye bomodia ye niema ye hu betoye president Mahama na brusu tutu niema ye hu betoye president Akufo-Addo eni na bedechi betum futregu yenim se omu ba betiti niema so sambrenu na ye sisa dollar na ye sisa ni sen enne omu ba ye omu begu Ghana fo ndwuma duduo na ye hu kire yen nti 2024 election na ye kono ye kwa akoto aba ma nokure eni nkontompo nipa mienu we former president Mahama ejina ho ma nokure na vice president Mahmudu Bawumia a obi animu nu se bi oni nsem a okanyina enye nokure omu mienu na ekwa akogina na me de ebeye mi wonwa pa se Ghana fo be kwa akogina a ballot boss mu ahwe president Mahama anim ato abatia no esanse papa ni be di o mampanyi yankasa duduo Ghana ni bia hu dwumadi a papa ni diye ene ni ndwuma oyeye nyina president Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia baye omu gi ni ndwuma nyina afa ebi ni se no matama Mary diko Kumasi o makwa sisa ni din ntanya mi wanwa enne o ma begina ho brandi president vice president Mahmudu Bawumia se omu ba beton papa yi na owo opposition okache say when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you enne omu ba ye exchange rate nu I expose won enne mi bre otafi jaka president Kufuor policies or di ba ye aye NDC for ye ba ye ye be so mu ye be she mu kina enne president Akufo-Addo ni na bede chi Bawumia e ba ye nyina sa nema ni nyina asai enne health insurance yegu school feeding and one kasa mu predecessor di ba ye e di bre Ghana for say nkola akosku aye mo aduane ndi enne muntimi ntia one kasa mu human organizers ka ama sa nema policies ni nyina egu ntinu sa nema we nyina na Ghana for kwa akogina so di ato aba 2024 yi ye be hwe nkofo mienu we last time na mitie one of sister station na presenter ni kan clear say onu de ni nyansem no hu ni say president Mahama uka president Akufo-Addo ni ministers
sa se me kan wa
mpacho yo mate enti de kan say record
o ti kasimu ya o ba be kan ti ga ofe
cardinal
Debbie.
Cardinal record na ye set
Otafri jaja sorry Abobi mpacho mama wata mo kasa ho ba hwe ye politics a ho mo ma nyina enti asese after today there will still be Ghana.
Yo Cardinal Midasi.
Midasi. Because me ntra ha ma obi nkan sa asem no opposite emfa president Mahama ho ma me ntra anye din hwe no.
Mpacho yo mate.
Mate. O man ye chechire kan wadwen. Sa ansem ni nyina ehia.
Yo mate Cardinal Midasi. Nti de ya kan nyina ni se.
That ya man extra 1 minute kan wa.
Yo de ya kan nyina ni se Ghana fo duduo na ye wo man ni mu no ya be hu president Akufo-Addo any vice president Mahmudu Bawumia memu nti ye be hwe sankrofo wei any president Mahama memu odi breyen a na Ghana ni bia hu ni se papa ni na obo ni humodi infrastructures odi baye ena interchange se wo Ghana fa na nyina president Akufo-Addo kokomisia ombo president Mahama din kura nkan ebi ni pokwasi interchange ya wo ya president Mahama na edi hu dwuma bibia pe hu sika to wo nti de ya kan say ye be hwe ye record two political party nkofo mu petumi mu aba omu di akohwisem kontompo beji tumi na omu beji tumi ni so wia na omu aba ya adefufro nti de ya kan say onmonyan for the cardinal de ya kan nyina ni say 2024 election na ye kono enya akohwisem biemo sisi Ghana fo ye nyina ye ni ada ho esan say president Mahama ba be ko na dum so president former president Kufuor tam nyina no no tam no jitu mu say
president Mahama wa inherit Kufuor
Debbie say omu betu oni the late president Mace and a very team where friends president Kufuor administration beji free nsem abra no mu kono na the cardinal Ghana ni bia ni mu say na dum so wo omu kun ya ye say omu be solve answer makọ ampenya pa president Mahama be solve dum so ma Ghana forma ye nyina ye ni mu asem ama ye hu se papa na solve ehun machines ni ade odi bae ameri ni car power ni ade odi bae ye nyina ye ni mu asem ena omu ko opposition omu sa di dum so asa be so ya so biem nti Ghana fo akọ gina your friends line mu akọhwe sa nko political parties mienu we ahwe nipa odi nukure
na one so time aso extra one na me de ma onya kra we
yo the cardinal Midasi
now Otafrija all round 2 ne say sesi a e odum som IMF mo ka asem nkoda mo twa mo ho koi niema PSC e wo man mu ne ade sa niema we nyina achi no mo san wa akokoduro se Ghana for nto abama mo we wo 2 minutes
yo therefore Midasi na Oscar baby o bia so be chiao unua kuma na say obra ba ko afi
ben akasa masa ya ben akasa mu no na ka asem na mabisa
yo kan nyina na nyina ka mu na ma afroni ye de wada roma ti ma men chere na usara
yenko ye nim ja ntia
nyina odefo
yes sir
say asem aka no no kre na mum anye dum so yesiesie niema se oba e chere adwaaya na no nkyere se ebia wo mpie ma wo appropriate time no ene me nyina ba yefoforo Ghana fo ehu emri bia betwam
demo sa asem we se NDC na o power e no mo kasa asem we kire mo a ka mo be kasa
NDC ankasa ngano e bana mamuo pa na omunyima mamuo bu oti ase enti amamuo na MPP ebu no ti ase ma me bra na e ka ma Vice President Mahama Ameride or the buyer no ya tamu di kokuma say look asem we say me a nka na ansa na no wada roma wo fa me ma obi bia okọ TV sunu radio su asonte and this for call meeting propaganda ba ko mo de ye say omo ye debate me pa cha
question na mabisa
oh me wi o
don't divert
me divert pa cha me call
stay on track pa cha
okay
the obe kanon fa ho dance emre me
enya dum so eye dum sie na ade ba ko se Ghana so atre entino ye wo ba bi o no mo a ese timi ma omo light na omo kwakoye adwuma so a ese timi ma off na emu siesie omo wi a masa ye nyina o Ghana ha no mo ye nyina na ti Ghana ha ye hu ne Vice President Mahama former President Mahama obeye o Ghana ha no
ndingani na omo dundum na homache de omo du nyina omo ye adwuma
na 24 hours na NGC 4 ka no eye ade wo ho no mo deda eye ade wo de ti sese adwuma ye fo nyina ye adwuma 24 hours enti sa mo 24 hours na mo ka Ghana fo ntiye enti de me ka kire Ghana fo ne se sa light of na aba no we nya de agina so de to aba efi se mo nkasa no ma hu bi pen enti mo fan compare ena ye kasa yi na mo fan compare emri bi atwam costo ayegu ye ebi kura dansa won prison because lo om kwaji ye no omo ntimi antua hwe adepanfo baba hairdresser fo sebi mpaduasa ena me no kasa yi so when yan be about 30 minutes by 30 minutes going on sabeka na wetin jai wadwuma enye dum so
mate
Ghana for you enye na is different from NDC dia na ebetwa enye dum so
yate eda wase
baka na wada ruma na make no
nyabutre abobi
onimoyan for the cardinal
o say President Mahama wo ho na dollar saying sabe na saying 1 to saying
na 3 cedi 80 pesos per $1 3 cedi 80 pesos
4 cedi
oh ye free power no na call 4 cedi sa time na ya 100 over amount na 3 cedi 80 pesos
3 cedi 80 pesos granted the enya na 3 cedi 50 pesos cry enya no sa then o can be about fuel prices any ade nyina yam fa say de mo kan nyina Ghana for atimo asese mo na mo asema mo kana abawo mpa ye de tumi ahye mo nsa ti dollar ebe fi 13 aba 3 cedis hona na fuel ebe fi bia wo sisi ana san aba form dia na mo be differently
yo the cardinal me da say dia ama nsunsun ya da ye ni MPP for ni e wo sa analysis ya na me ma oyi e simple abla na ye wo ho na sa abla no sa dollar no ye sa for me fan say 4 cedi kura no ye tinsem o mu kan ye
Matias e ho nyina Matias na me bisa se ase Ghana for e de 2 minimum a baby aye woni se mo Ghana for ne tie ye ntiu baby ha be duro ni se I am 13 okay mo de be back
on monya for amemo papa ye de be bre Ghana for any economy especially 24-hour economy na ye de ba no any njuma e ba be busu ma Ghana ni bia nya bi enye njuma ni bia ye no sa price na 13 cedi ya ye gina ye wo sisi ya to 14 cedi. I'm telling you to the fact say President Mahama ba esa no mu hihye pa mu de be bre ye ntini sa price e be ba from
abedu say
o mintimi show but yan tra bebia na MPP for di akwakoduru yan dru ho the cardinal me sure bo esan say yan difference wo ye ni omuntam ni say the cardinal ye the policy be ba ye trans na ya plani na ye di abega na for magana for enya ho mfaso
e bi ti say de we hen
oh the same fan say via 24-hour economy ya ye di be e ya dia o ma plan
dem abada dan dem de buy ni bia policies ni bia
oh the cardinal bra na president Mahama wo ho no wan kasa ye woni ma asem na ye nim unemployment rate percentage na ye wo ankrofo we tumfu togu Ghana fo ni a ye to aba mom ene unemployment rate no hwebe bia president Mahama time o na e wo 8.6 ene really ko 15%. No mo ba ye njuma o magu eye obi ani masem eno ehie the president Mahama time nkrofo na ye adifo nyina ene president Akufo-Addo be ye president sankofu nu nyina ejuma egu ene nkrofo Ghana do na wo ahohie mu nti president Mahama ba asa ba be peja sankrofo nu ase
time na me dem badam ibisa say policies na mo ba first na mo de ba ye na ema enyuma no eye edoso bebre no nanka me se kam yenu na mehwe.
Oh, policies are yedi buy the cardinal. Yedi bi buy ya na friends me fan say ye be share nyoma bebre mu kina.
Policy a wo de buy nya de obi she mu kem.
Oh, policy are yedi buy there. Metimi aka say infrastructure si ya yedi buy ya ye be sisi at school, any hospitals any enu su bi friends policies ni bi.
Sir.
Bebre interchanges are na yedi ko ye interchanges are president Mahama ye nyina. Enu su ye policies ni bia na ewo ho ana ye di ba
mate madam ase mo ye fine guys ma ya de mo so mo gire mo say mo ye communication support officers
yes
aban communication support officer on the ticket of NDC Ashaman Zenu okay Zenu I see and Otafri Janso so ewo aboso kan mpenfo mienu na nwumre o mbekire di ntia sese ye to abadema omo party era no me aban che nipa 2 na Otafri Janso che 2 besi 2
the card na mimi de no ntia no be advice ama NDC for me 2 NDC members nyina afo say election na ye ko no ye besre PCB e wo constituency bia memfa ni ho abufo nkoto abantia no enka se okoto abama president Mahama na watu abatia sa PC no ma nyina ye nto abama PCB obegina e wo NDC ticket di mu na yentimi wini election because election 2024 I win election no
number 2
yo ma menchira na samu akroto so miensa nana onkwaso afi MPP mpanyifo nyina nana uska oh nana BY oh brother for
and then penfo mienu a etranse George Aisi na Emmanuel Enyima Elembele Keke omu mienu na etranse ama enwumemi ne omu edi nkomo ne say sesei yenkania enyina so Kadia no obie nim se kanea enyina so die pa ne asem no die ne ye da ben na aban ebe kasa kire Ghana for e de afasa de we say power supply and matters arising election 2024 NDC say anya auditing ewo EC for no mfidie mu ni ade a ene na kire say EC ayi na adwen say abana ye beto no obedi bone we ensem a ye ba bedwene ho ene anwumre but Elembele Keke atenase na George Aisi enso so atenase omo ene empanifo mienu a meni omo eba omo ne mesese wa afuani Benis Misira College na meni omo din komo emfa ho maam se wa emfa ho wapon akofie wate pacho yesu kofie straight emfa ho kra all right mate ntimi no mo eba bedi enkomo but munim se George my pad mama ode mama kwaku ba hen kam ni chire me ansa ayagu oze wagoze yeah aye dey za emezi ben
Brazil
ambassador to Ghana.
A president embassy to Ghana.
Oh, he be go. Oh, we him pan and now will be.
France embassy to Ghana.
Why? Oh, he be go.
Report to the two one. We grammar sentiment in the catch on say, and that's an here.
Your ambassador to but any embassy to ambassador
Why dear me no. Kwaku nkasa osina na ya mi wo hobi. Kwaku wo himbi. Kege.
Kadna.
Majo.
Mejo so.
Now what to say?
Nyame ni edi ni ye. De aka ne say na na do dan Kwaku fo ado ne alaji ba omia. Ombe de ma na hihye ne mama ye na. Ye ho atoye. Sesi ade ahokire no. Ye botomu nya no na ye ka ne enso sen dum. Ya papa. Ye bu ya bresu sa na tie. Eno no mo ye.
Nyame ti ase.
Ya ade e be ka ho asem ti mempese. Meko bebre na mechia ona mechia watiefo mechia sadat
man sadat
mechia menua eyisi me buy o she black na mbisa ne say we no see o wenya eye ne nua bema na she ne den enye easy weekend ya me so me sie makonta me sister kunu ntino adofo e buy ebe support ye sorry for Zemafo free elembele ba bebrefo nyina no e do biara se may use this opportunity to thank everybody na yakase Nyankopon shiro bibia ahoden bia obi ahwere bia Nyankopon masa ahoden no omunya no back enye easy na ya se sabi obi ka bebia esua ne ya ne eja ne yeko ewia de aka ne se nkola no wan na behwe omo obi osi o mi wadam fo betumi aba we any problem we kolan fees ya beje ya say obi abeka de ma bebre even ebusia mu kra no obenya nkrofo ho a ombehye obo o mensu ye wo ho ma wo nanso edru tama e wo so wo ho ma nipa kro na that is the critical part of it nti yesɛ Nyankopɔn sɛ ɔma yɛ nkwa yare bi anim ahoɔden ne ntumi nya adwuma ne ntumi hwɛ yɛ mma na yɛ mba nso benyini a ɔmo nso atoa so na owu a sɛbe wanyini bebree na owu a te sɛ kodadeɛ yɛ abɛyɛ a mete yɛ ɛyɛ me ya papa because wohwɛ ne contribution in the music industry ne deɛ ɔyɛ a ɛne yɛ ɛfiri Takra de Western region anim no na ɛyɛ nti no
koda de Charlie o ma boko da nyombro 5 years mi nshia ne da menen nkasa da but me penasem from afar anyway
enya hwe by this time obo guitar man Nyankopon wo heaven
ebeboa enso beboa ebeboa pa me da se nwumre wo so wanya ye ho adaje na wa be transfer nyina be dwendwen Ghana ho George ya ma o shede wate
yo na da se
ya ma no abusu nyina shede na mas kege me no ufri ase anwumre yen kan ya asem no from where you sit near unim what is the problem ya betrem say akwa kosi da ben and
God does say what is the problem I said the only problem though wow to be leading demonstration crowd God in terms of football what's the problem so ebe energy nsemu a wa kwadiro mu pa what's the problem what the problem though
minim bombing
one of these things no I was saying to me a can Kesseh because be wo ha ye can na MPP forecast so ye propaganda but nanado maeti ase say anybody me say want to me fa dum so enye propaganda because nanado tweet you say ura dem na so kan na edum aso eno ani dum so ba o me aka say o aban a odi dum so be President Mahama aban that time no oye dum so economy na wase economy na sanso di dum so aba na Ghana font to aba mo no mo ba ye hu dum so economy ye hu dum so ene niema nti you see ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɔmo ankasa ɔmo kan but adum so no ɛyɛ from history o tete Rollins hyia dum so Kufuor hyia dum so Mills hyia dum so Mahama hyia dum so Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo de why lucky ɛno ti na ɛyɛ mu bi na ɛyɛ yɛn ya no because we have been at the energy ministry when this Dumso issue hit I mean MP na ɛyɛ minister and later Dr. Kwabena Donkor bɛka ho no shebo you see that is responsibility or shebo say at this particular time say meant to me and solve a problem now or be resign and part time so soon you resign here. That is leadership or taking responsibility under President Mahama. Dumso ba no okojina parliament ka say he is a man of his own and he will fix Dumso. Enya dia sebi odi babe dia grobe fix no a fix no forcefully. Until President Mahama took responsibility and no order say ye issue timetable because we need any obuo ema Ghana for. That is leadership who take responsibility, not the respect ama Ghana for because it is in the constitution. Say 2 minu ewa Ghana for ho and no mapopo 2 minu di amount. Inti adie bia wo ye bia you are doing it in the interest and the welfare of the citizens. Oko article 1 ewa constitution me wo ho. What you say? Inti no ye yi wo mampani a wo ye hyehyeye wo ye niema o mindful ho beto mu say wo ye na onya problem a you take the problem, you take responsibility and fix the problem. That is what President Mahama started here. Inti President Mahama beto Dumso no wanye Kufuor ani bi wan kofa Assemblies of God asofo wan kofa Roma asofo wan ko bebi an kofa asofo si yanko nyanko bompa na nsuo nto na ngu akoso modam nim wan yes ade ni bi wan sumasi yankoto toys generator mbra yes park ade achi a enye adwuma President Mahama yes ade ni bi President Mahama esanse oda odhwehwe kan odiniti susumie so a wodwene Ghana ho wondwene ni bottom wondwene ne busua ho ondwene ne party ho eye Ghana for no odwene ho kadna President Mahama tenase eno ye nhyehyeye some of us were part of it eno ye nhyehyeye say ade we obe fix no and you start here you want the short term and the long term plan into energy mix ni mu a you what we call the generation you the transmission you distribution you fuel and your finance. This is about the systematic areas are energy nim. It is a obedi energy minister and as obey your mampenia. These areas they say your priority in the energy ministry. And as a your mampeni. Yapa generation, one many generation ya VRA. Omo no munia enyamokania no mu nuama yen. Omo nua wia. No mo tam dia ma gridco. Gridco ya transmitter. No so dia go ne grid lines nim. No so transmitted dia kwa koma ECG dia kwa go ECG box station mu na ECG so tama na ECG so ayeden we distribute by fie hospitals any school any bebia ECG de beko ye wia ye nua eja na de ne ye de nua the cheapest commodity ye de nua eja no ye de nua electricity no is gas e de na President Mahama ni NDC ye wo ho ye build a toabo gas. I was part of the project engineers building and I'm a pipeline engineer. You building the ENI $7 billion project. Ewa Sanzule Ewanzema. You building ENI plant no. It's your 2 plants akasia wa Ghana hasia. Ni now produce gas emaye. At the fire dropping him at the thermal planto and power generators. President Mahama yes how we nyina. President Mahama fancy wo edru finance no kwan ben na omomudua electricity ni maya ye be tu omuka enti President Mahama de bibi by a friend no ESLA Energy Sector Levy Act ye de by MPP4 e be ye press conference ka say a nuisance tax na President Mahama sa tax ye odi abai say Ghana for to abama omo a omo be scrap sa tax na free because enye tax popper o say Ghana for tua and no move vilify sa tax ni sa ekeka ho because omo petumi ekeka nsem and so sa tax no ene amaka no foriata Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Alhaji Bawumia amom over 20 billion Ghana cedis esla no sika amom no
Iti President Mahama yes san hyehyɛ no sɛ sika ne ba ye de betua IPPs no independent power producers ye de betua omoka legacy debt obeto ye kofuo de obeto ye iti ɔse yenye san hyehyɛ ne yɛfentua ka ɛno ne hyehyɛ a ye on finance ye wie President Mahama mfensi ho ɔyɛ finance ni wie ye ɔyɛ bibia wie ye no ɛna ɔyɛ hyehyɛ ɛwɔ sector nim ɛna ne hwɛ how many megawatt President Mahama edika ho nti ye sa nneɛma we nyina wie a grid ko hu sesesi more megawatt aba no ɛna mo started some change your grid lines no from 151 kVA to 360 kVA and yet to Mrs. Sana send ye benya electricity no femu a yɛde bi kɔ Burkina yɛde bi kɔ Togo yɛde bi kɔ Mali yɛde bi kɔ Nigeria yɛde transport electricity because President Mahama wɔ foresight into bisa me nuane say NDC ba ban mu a ɛde ne ɛbɛyɛ different a ɛde ɛbɛma dollar ne cedi na akɔfom. These are some of the things now because you turn electricity ma Burkina or the dollar bread. You turn electricity ma Cote d'Ivoire or the dollar bread. You turn electricity ma Togo or the dollar bread. President Mahama yes so we were exporting electricity. President Mahama ba no na electricity your friend distribution electricity coverage President Mahama beto no at 65%. Or money from 65% to 83.5%. And only electricity or the coverage of President Mahama de call abai we buy on fa or the free 83.5% they are 85%. 7 years 7 years and almost sorry ya mo SS capacity e yo mo kasa na ya mesre iti na me bisa say kadna se mo say ya mo SS capacity na che se mo ye lazy government se bi mo ye useless government because si ya mo SS capacity wo ba also be one district one factory iti anka factory na be se bi Johnson or be power factories no o here electricity it why lucky no be mo electricity I say SS na wo be one district one factory then not be factories no factory there na running on any electricity it is obi mo eja electricity na usu se do so do a aden na wo se sisi ampo ye odum so mu si ya more electricity bebre na wo ho aden na wo se ye odum so mu so their argument and you see problem na mabobo ni nyina areas amabobo nyina no from generation distribution transmission finance any fuel omobae what have they done about it e dia no ma yaka ho dia mabobo nyina yi city on country me from generation ahe no mo how many megawatts no mo de aka ho because President Mahama be fan from 2500 megawatts to almost 5000 megawatts ahe no mo de buy o mo de aka ho President Mahama si atoabo si ENI fuel ahe no mo buy o mo asibi President Mahama the energy sector levy by esla sika ebema ye no se sika ndɛ no mo de aye kenofori atatam sika no de akwa koyensi waji sika no abedi it is a sia no ye gina ho se sia Ghana dum so chichiri ye nyina ne se sika ani ho a ye betumi de anu eja no don't blame ECG why do you blame ECG ana na wose ye blame ECG no or ye distributor because ye anu eja na ye de magrico tama no de ama ECG na ECG de abre we fie. It is a ECG. And Crawford blame ECG. Any kwansi blame ECG. Was he blame Baumia? Because no yet the head of the EMT. No tenas your muye sika won hyehyeye. Sika we enko ha. Sika we enfama we Greco. Sika we enfama VRA. Sika we enfanya say Baumia na yes an hyehyeye no. It is any problem na ba. And the Baumia dwa no problem no. Ombra no ba admit. Said the President Mahama Baya or admit it say this is the problem, this is the challenge, I'll face it. Says ya Nanado de say or no, says ya will try the next government because on you man to me bium or no our clear says you to me bium into the Baumia ba na Baumia beto aso. Na Baumia no so your mate no ba beto aso no so journey responsibility. Adodo dear de wa ban mu de Baumia. But a do challenge so dia enya Baumia mu journey ho. Economy egu abofoma say enya no. Ejuma enye de juma no akwakofa na oje ho samba. This is the leader Osiantu Abama no. This is the leader of opposition. We done num sa. You have the opportunity to fix the problem. Oh, chance wa be president answer. Eh, asem we anajuma na sem we kan wo he. It is see the problem kadna enyina yesikasem because electricity no President Mahama mo bon. Wa mo over 5000 megawatts. We have enough generation. Dum so ba because there is no generation. ECG enya light na obede no de abrayen Greco yan farm na obede no de abrayen na why mu na de beba The obepa no de agya na ebenua, and I've told you see our gas. Ghana gas, your ENI. What you have to do? I was auto gas ni because the gas is not enough because say see I expand it. It is a siano atuabo gas any ENI gas na ba be see aboaze. Afi from Okasogli na okọ tema plant egu nyina no e de na de be power eno so e be hia gas e be hia fuel eno ti na Nigeria for no West Africa gas pipeline omuma ye gas e wo Nigeria no President Mahama time ni aye bibi a friend gas master plan me be hu sa plan no si e be connected drobin no efri aboaze ni e de abatema eno your friend the Eastern Enclave over 360 kilometers drobin e de beto form na nke aye gas no from Atoabo no ye fa na atwi di abatema te say the aye de Mary President Mahama Mary na kokuma se na ya twe Atoabo gas a President Mahama ye asan de akwa Mary na o use no say na President Mahama ye san ko be bra soglifo no. It is a see, we don't have money to pay the independent power producers. We don't have money to finance their fuel or produce electricity. No, it is here to me produce electricity. No, it is the one say kakra no me to me produce no me produce no me the Grico, not Grico the ECG. It is buying a was sika. Now buying the my ECG VRA. No me the near electricity in my yen. It is kadna. So when you chop money with fear, more area. Ebe den na oba obehwe se nkwan no enam we wo nkoto wom ope koto are ope nware ope enam red fish are ope so aduan ni so yesoko wo so a pese obe chop money. How do you expect to get that food you want to eat? We want electricity as citizens. Ye tua your taxes. Ye de taxes e ma aban. Ye de ma ba omia ye tua neka. Ye de ma nanadu ye tua neka. Omoji se sika no a. De na wo so omodi sika ne ye. And we are sleeping in darkness. And obemba tina ha no e ye dum siesie. E ye say it is not about the name. It is about the condition. Are we happy? Are Ghanaians happy? For almost about from January. Say anete. Say I call 6 to 6. 6 to 6 maybe. From Bawe, light off sa Udu La Pasa, light off sa baby obefebia. Last week I was in Takrade di enya kra Takrade ni Kumase. Enya asa hodi aboye dua asa yanka Ghana ho. Ye ma ye light off ya no pa ko see the 3 days near the light off mu. And when we are saying it and generators na transmitters na say and excuses bebrebe and it enya sa makache say VRA emma electricity no mu produce we will get it. Government must release money. Now buying says yes, can no money ni na o ma sika ni na enunti na kadna na nkomo pese omode VAT beto ECG so na yesi yampene no enunti na nkompese omode emission tax by yesi yampene no in say I want some man na the tax for bi bo mo friend burger tax ufra u abroche no mani sika ya o discount bo betu ya tax burger tax no. So what they want to do is that says your magigi your taxes are many yen election year almost some of the tax for Beba because yesi yampene it is yes can ni ho bo mu nya sika e de to V8 omunye sika e de to fu ogu omukemu instead some benye sika e de ama VRA no mo de produce electricity amaye no they are not ready to release the money. So Baumia should take responsibility.
Mate Dr. Baumia te obe take responsibility send here elembele keke e kano no George
Cardinal.
Yes boss. Na de me no wa shia o show I mean who so be papers bebre mu say e de twa ho shia say enti we are the son as ugly and we are kappa and we I'm very
and I akoso
and I nice so anyway I can't say cake why 15 minutes. Pacho mamintia also so.
Yo, me da se Cardinal, mamintia na mintia minua lembele cake. Na mintia tifu nyina production crew nyina yichia mu nyina. Well, mintia His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the next president of the Republic, inshallah, 7th January 2025, Obesueno in as president. Energy crisis and challenges are you facing, Samri. Abai president Nano Oko Commission the movement of the Ameri plants from the Western Enclave to the Middle Belt Enclave, Ojitu mu say there's challenges. Na Ghana for nso odaya say yenya abotre ama aban no say ye be yen hyehyɛ pa bɛboa ma yen kan yesem no yetimi ahyehyɛ ne yie. Cardinal Okaya 2022 ye to anamon bi efre no dum siesie. Minua KK Bobo Biso 161 kV 330 kV anyway expanding the capacity to carry a heavy load will move from the generation point to the consumption point in normal. You will say na overloading abem under the able leadership of the Honorable Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh launch dum CSC a month for Kasaya. But with that project, we have sustained power supply. Abaiba power for 7 years in here. There's been consistent power supply. 7 solid years. And it's 2022 and you have some doom CSA programs because Cardinal, you have transmission lines anyway, maintenance culture anyhow. I'm interview energy expert Kojo Pokunsafwa. Okay, so one of the main challenges I face is maintenance issues. Yeah, the way no bomb na once I power no na say ya tiakoda. So tripping no starting a challenges bar na fedie ayebibi afeni ye kwa akoto enoma no foforo ne dia baye aban said there be ansisi ye kono sa from time to time e was ye maintenance work enti eno ne friend no dum siesie bi me say there be enye ayi aban we baye. There's been issue of arrangement for the payment we na ye friend cash waterfall arrangement no aban na at the beginning, payments are yet to have the IPPs. They more do. It was around $77 million every month. And I buy say, "Mumra ni antrase, ni yense ni ye restructuring of the energy sector debt." And the restructuring we no and about okay ECG. I say wona Gridco omo train kania no fi generation point VR ni other IPPs na wona de call ekoma consumers we are sa wona woton enti wona wo sa ogisika no deba enti sa wo sika jeje na wo sa opagem ni yetimi nye sika ni editua power producers no enti eba say yentena se ne sign in that signing agreement no ne nya say okay ye ba betua each month I was say ECG to me raising about $43 million near the IPPs and the cash water flow fall arrangement, and they say yes do baby no say yeah the boss okay ye betua mo ebia $100 million na major ones no be say omanya kese na nketo no ayeyi but with the cash waterfall mechanism arrangement there's a formula obia or the production chain no ubenya bibi which brought satisfaction to all the players in the industry nti bibi I was say you say President Ba State of the Nation Minister of Finance Ba budget presentation or touch on these matters extensively. I can say you declare about 1.6 billion. By a year arrangement, it's actually about $1.2 billion. Yes, okay, then the arrangement for the payment should be scheduled this way. And the payments, yes, there are sometimes a kaba yetena sesabe yakade ensuo hye o se ye ebejo ne anom enti no ye part of the arrangements ye make menua kasa o kan say yeah President Mahama esi atoabo ne no ma metia na me hwe am say atoabo ede na ede atoabo gas e bae. The vision of President John Ejekun Kufuor in the directing GMPC and other say focus on your mandates. Modiana say discover oil am I. Fortunately, we discover oil. President Kufuor engaged companies from Trinidad and Tobago to build a gas plant in this country. Fofi Antuata and official Professor Mills by and or say there be that arrangement onto us. Where Kasa man teso about Professor Mills di wo babia. A trouble gas project began under Professor Mills. Mantini Dino baby, no credit anywhere for him. But Nina Swan fap him and Jubilee Fields. The vision and discovery of the MPP government. Omukra friend say a jengo. Sabi. Ye twa kwan na to so benante so na efu na do so keka wo say e man to nyum frɛw enti that is the genesis of the issue of our tuabo gas and energy stock gas we na eboa e ma ye power ye the power ye because most of our plants na ye thermal we hydro no ye about 1020 megawatts from Akosombo, 400 megawatts, but actually you use, I think, less than 100 or about 100 megawatts from Bui, okay, because of the water challenges are no munya. And so, fortunately, thermal plants are also coming. Thermal plants, solar so panels, and so about 50 megawatts from the Bui enclave. It's part of what this government is pushing so that the generation will have it. Yeah, and so I disagree with KK. Say you moved it from 2,500 to 5,000, whatever, because it was around 3,800 and something. And so you pushed to where would the Amerini car power near ye yes, the truth they say yeah that doom so move for 4 years. So can I say the timetable by yes, after how long? From 2012, Google Doom saw the neologism. Doom saw the word for a world encyclopedia. I didn't know Magia 2012 to 2016. Facts. And that is the issue. And to me a man for na esumu light off mu na bills baby a kosro ne no man still we say hey won't schedule him back. That be 4 years plus. There ought to be scheduled. Common sense should tell you there ought to be scheduled. And you should have studied the trend there. And my problem, no ba. Yeah, can I say that time the problem was finance. It was money. Because at peak period, that time, you hear about, I think, 2,300 megawatts. At peak period, 7 to 11, that is what we needed. And so we had energy. We are expert in the area. The technical, we had over 3,800 megawatts available. And so why were we not using it? You have a problem because near gas and power. Yeah, the power near the Nigerian M gas, $160 million. I'm disconnect here. Apart from say pipeline had a damage on repair near the end gas, $160 million. Election year, there was an agreement, I understand, between even Cote d'Ivoire, arrangements with Cote d'Ivoire. There was those frustration and a man for IPP bebre sabi you take or pay instead of take and pay. But we understand the terminology in the sector. Nti we sign send ye benya ni nyina be ye ka eguye so. Nti ye can say sika na ye say excess capacity ni normal. Nti ye my in debt for attack between $500 million to $1 billion we're coughing each year. As of excess capacity. And no yeah and no man say challenges are facing ya magana for that consistently for 7 years. This year, 8th year, and the challenges no bad. The challenges are because of that maintenance. Yes, ECG boss I can ebi so disagree. Omo call PURC no omo tena say omo ye data assessment of whatever report on with the buy. When see yes, about 89 of them, challenged and co, and the rest had different capacities. And Kuombe media Juma and Omu and Tum completely say that's tripping and overload of the transformers, no, and the problem no ba. Well, PURC a regulator in the sector. But you are Juma also say we or the reporter about why assessment waka. That is it. It doesn't take away say those challenges were not there. Those challenges are there. What are the other challenges? They may be going forward. We'll get to know because the IPPs, sometimes if you are the threat and says they are going to go off. But the government knew under the able leadership of now Minister of Finance, Dr. Amin Antha, no matter no have negotiation. Then some payments are made, almost some, then we'll move on. negotiations are part of management. Inti eboa emakania no ekoso, but the maintenance omo we dum siesie no Kaswa enclave Pokwas is it Tema Ashama area and going to Winneba, all the points, transformer points, works were going on. And so, and no, and a buama, the capacity of the transmission lines were expanded. That is the end. Said 2 points. So there was disagreement between Greco, ECG, PURC. But the beauty of it, they said, ultimately, ECG tissue anamoa beboa no matimi agisika ne ye grid co so ye na djuma ema expansion and maintenance of the transformers ye yaka my tier experts almost say this issue in a short time it will be over na ye nyina yetimi anya because 2022 Ghana for dum siesi ye wie no ye nya kanea na this challenge aba munya rehemu ni gidie we ye mu say sa dum siesi ya ye it will be resolved na bibia akonanim nti that is one thing you know me share Ghana for bo say munya sa gidie no aban we committed to ensuring say we have sustained power ya de be adwuma.
All right, Mate.
Yeah, call me 15 hours.
But asokratas.
Wow.
But they wrap up. They all can.
Yes. Yeah. We are marrying no move called middle belt. Is to bring energy efficiency, power efficiency to the middle and northern belts. No. Sabi ebi say ya peja amari no ane de koye or or free western onim de cost from Achwabo to Prestia to Awomaso in Kumasi, the pipeline that was constructed 2 years project. 2 years project and a move into 150 megawatts a duo. There's another 100 megawatts by June. I had the back to bring efficiency and cut down on transmission losses. Meaning, where I reduce transmission losses by about $4 million. Which is something which is good, and export so we'll be getting export income of in excess of 31 million. That is when you doom CSC BBR nature say power no them. So let's be rest assured, business people, a magazine for enclave, they can take advantage of the presence of the gas plant there. If you can say, hey, I didn't hear the no. As industrial usage of gas and others, and magazine is an industrial hub.
Okay.
Can they take advantage?
Granted,
experts can talk about it.
Granted,
fortunately, we have one here.
Granted, doom CSC.
Yes.
George, doom CSC. Musi akusi dabe.
Oh no, and I'm not say in no time. You know, challenges.
Where no time means what?
Yes, unim the entire ECG or uchi omuya. Sometimes omunya aware of the exact location. Till the trip it happens, then they identify. Say,
so are you saying? Say,
those are the now they've identified it.
I understand. Are you saying? Say,
they're working on that.
Yeti hey, timuntimin chere say the yeti hui.
Oh,
ebia up till the end of November na December. Ana yenhwe nkusi da ben.
Oh no. Me my tears better be tear ya okay no say way by June this thing should be over. Way my maximum June.
Are you suggesting yes. To me Matie for say?
Yes.
Nia yehu no kania dundundum se no.
Yes.
Solely maintenance and enyisikasem.
Oh no, so me no nyina ye tie ECG boss. And that's what he's told us. Sikasem wom kakra woni baby a me admit say sikasem wom. Baby IPPs no omusika na due na ebi omunyae no omotia atuatia say hey mo amfa sika mre ya. Those ones have been negotiated and resolved.
Okay, let's
so far in recent time menti say IPPs number say sabi yentia omuka nti omu be kate yemfruma. Yeah, because they've been doing that. 2 months or 3 months in your years, me attribute to Sikasem. I'll attribute to the maintenance issue and bringing efficiency to bear on the transmission line.
Also, generation capacity. Now saying 3.9.
No, I'm saying about 3,800 megawatts before they took over.
3,800 megawatts.
Yes, about that.
And they took over from 3,800 megawatts.
Yeah, and they hit 5,300 something.
Okay, 3,800
plus.
megawatt.
Yeah.
Okay, then
And they hit 5,000 plus.
And they hit 5,000.
But there was excesses. We were not needed.
5K megawatt.
But at that time, peak period was 2,000. Is it 300 or
2,300?
Yes, but now it's over 3,000.
Great.
It's 2,700.
Granted, say say peak load. 4,000 megawatts.
Yeah.
Peak load 4,000. Now your generation capacity of 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
Say yes, Kentia. Because your generation, there were two main sources.
Yeah.
Okay, thermal and then hydro.
Hydro, yeah.
Right. And say hydro no ntimi mines are 4,000 megawatts. Now, obviously, we will need
hydro
thermal.
is about 1,580.
Great.
1,600.
The can in free gas and then other fuel.
Fossil fuel.
Say you sika.
Yeah.
Yeah, the better. Your generation capacity of more than what we need. Adding to the ento engum nienya.
And the Cardinal, simple. Me ne wa ba contract mu. Me ne wa ba contract mu. Tie very simple question. Tie. Cardinal, mama contract say produce power mami na me transmit. O produce a o the cost of production ka ho any margins na o dey charge me. Huh? Fuel over their power way no is part of your cost. True or false? IPPs no, they must fuel their way to power and give me the power.
Now the NAPia.
Ose?
NAPia.
No, me say no, that's how it should be. And sister wanted to say buying this canteen yenya. No.
On tiasie, one question I see.
Me tiasie.
Tie George tie.
Me tiasie. Who na won person out me there na say.
Say the o can I some ka say. Say IPPs no.
Yes.
O generate power na ma.
Good.
Or the margins na dey nyina to so a. Utua na onya bia koto fuel na boa. Nti say ontimi nto fuel na on power to full capacity a. Then you should tell you say ontimi ntui.
No, say no about abeka che say omuntui.
Tama
yentia no oba out be kai. See in recent times men tisa IPPs na ba say aban entia wo.
It is a wujiri say aban enlika. Ye ne IPPs car. Adenti na kanea ni ho. When we have excess capacity.
Yes, so they should tell us say ebia ye di wo mo ka. They should put that out. On farm two out na there make kwedu amete here. I wouldn't buy say bia ye di IPP because IPP no wo dia ne say obanua kanea no abeton amame. Senior no getting the fuel to get the power for me is your expense. And to the understand me time no so I was me chiaka cash waterfall no $43 million.
Okay. So take it from me today say
yes.
Aban enisika or be as IPPs no. So aban wo sika and all my IPPs na assurance crash say more than money in the next quarter. Ibenya sika etua me catch them say our power and electricity will be stable.
So you believe say IPP debt no account when challenges.
I don't believe. I know for a fact.
Say
yes. I buy this car or the triaka
or the IPP ska $2 billion.
And I buy
$2 billion.
No more can they be you can more can 1.6.
You haven't brought any facts to the contrary.
You say what? Oh, I just read to you what the president gave the 1.6 billion to 1.2 billion. It wasn't actually 1.6 billion. Oh, if you answer Massa started 2 billion. No. Oh, there's agreement. No, there's agreement.
Kadna, what's the president Aiden? President here then can you come? What's the president Aiden?
Kadna, Mr. We have managed the energy sector with discipline and expertise to avoid a repetition of the hardships inflicted on Ghanaians some years ago. Furthermore, through determined, skillful negotiations, we have been able to reduce considerably the energy sector debt that was inherited. Indeed, the government negotiating team carried out a successful reconciliation exercise with the IPPs and ECG, which established that the IPP arrears position was not the $1.6 billion that had been previously reported in the media, but was actually $1.2 billion. That is savings of some 400 million, blah, 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 blah. These are the issues. And the propaganda you keep, once I started, say 2 billion. And I'm saying, say, IPP's number out. Yes, there may be payment arrangements.
Okay, George.
But on my out to make us abide the X.
George.
Abide the X.
George.
Yes.
Only independent power producer, ewo agreement to say, produce power, mommy.
Yes.
Me pay power to this megawatts.
Yes.
Produce mommy. One nene can you answer in ho? What will you do?
Oh no, Satie, Maka Waha, the ECG boss na can say there's challenges with maintenance.
What maintenance are you people talking about?
No, Maka. The capacity of the transformers to transmit and I can 161 kV, 330 kV a year when you man. There's still challenges.
Mate.
If that angle is not who in this no need the main problem, then put the evidence down. Say I bind the Sonon Asogli this match. Phase 1, phase 2 built under this government 350 megawatts. I buy NCR warm say Senate. I bind the Kesseh. Do you get it? That young Ameri. I bind the Nika. Buy now. Ameri is 100% owned by VRA and government of Ghana. And see, this is a car. The VRA for I bind the warm Kesseh. Then we know, say the financing is the main problem here. Yeah, what baby I hear?
Mate.
Man
Sadat. The Kadna.
Man Sadat.
The Kadna.
Ale almost say.
Nana Ghana 40, Ghana 4 chiro majum papa.
Sao.
Masawood abantima de. Ena me di ifrasi e Masawood say NDC enye mo betumi aye propaganda bia mo pe bia na se ne city bia no NDC mo nya alternative ma Ghana's economic challenges a Ghana for ekumusisi a we say Ghana for ehia obi a o confidence na obetumi abona niema ani etumi adana MPP na enye NDC Ghana will work again #Baumia Twaso ena Masawood de baye fantastic over force de ni sehwe asanwene so we say obebisa obisa Ghana for say experienced driver any field mate dear hina Ghana for mope fantastic football force say Ghana for dear omohu pa no munim ne ye omaso nso aso ansa na omonim say NPP your family and friends omedi Ghana hwamo and say the city bia no December Ghana for beto ba edi ama NDC ma NDC abeto amamuo no eso fantastic say ncha nkomo no manyamfo Kofi Afo nkabena MP say hwiyo so na kwamo aboate na Blekuma Central AK Dr. Baumia is breaking the 8 o say the cardinal wabeja for no apam for nyimire me chamo papa enchasonko enkoma Madam Yvonne na afiri opare MD Ghana Airport Company Limited o say nyankopon enchira no na kwamo ase breaking the 8 ni de possible de ma NPP with Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe as running mate na eno na kwamo aboate na de ebetu mo fantastic makenka with the humble lion o say NDC as a party no Ghana problem eno na humble lion enso edi ebetu mo Joseph Gatti enso edi ni Facebook no so na mekenka no Joseph Gatti sina na yawo o say elembele keki o kasapa na emfa ho ne nsema elembele beka breaking the 8 ni dey possible edema NPP o so winiba ene wo wa wo tie anwumre show no edi afiri master planner junior so ne kentampo o say Georgia isi we top notch communicator papa na o so we very proud of you o say Ghanaians dey enye mistake da ensa mfa mamu no enhye former president ensa biem o say 24-hour economy no enye policy o empty slogan and Ghana for yemo yani enda ho master planner dey odi ebetu mu no samebo wache #saman Kesseh o say look Ghana for the omo very optimistic papa so beto aba no edi ama the vice president Dr. Baumia no I the next president of Ghana regardless of propaganda bia NDC bia no we say ohwe MPP adwuma ne de oma ye free senior high school MPP aye breaking the 8 ne keka ho ne de okay samiki we say NPP aye adwuma free senior high school no de abanti breaking the 8 ne de possible na Ghana for enhwehwe kurampa Ghana for enhwe breaking the 8 no friend is free senior high school no Prince Kwaku JC enso de good evening Peace FM we say mo agona kwanyako ena nwumre metie mu edi afire nkyam ko owura na owura yeri jesi o se no kra ne de sene city bia no ebepie na kwa mo makenkan wo de fantastic master planner mu nyina no makenkan Kwaku Budu o se good job George ena wo de no so ebe etu mu ewo ho no mo Padad Kwaku Nshiraba ono so ne die nie o say MPP for more rante more brag too much as if say MPP is the best now so no Ghana for nyina no say enye no kre Kwaku Nshiraba so dia o de betu maame abadan for enso say ohwe no live na eno nso awa nti okay bookman enso die ni Anobel was for George Dansuman Sakaman Matayeko everyday light out. Why? Okay, obisa ora George I see said Dansuman Sakaman Matayeko everyday light out. Was why? And one also obisa e wo hono mo. Ko mensa pillar 2 enso ni die ni. Ko mensa say ye beto abade ama jedi am pa de be ye how de ama Ghana nti Ghana for mo mani and the critical thinker enso e die ni ahafo bechem was upon damages ne mesa former president JDM create education sector, health sector, energy sector, any economy no one jindi say Ghana for beto about the JDM bi na was yan one pass JDM ma say nya kokuduro so be say gina say Ghana for ensign entono so ababi mo so Dr. Alhaji Mabado Mia or no any the only person obetumi aboa Ghana honorable Dr. Sechere Yeboa Benjamin MP Tano South MPP party brighter future and wadi no so ebetu mu e wo hono mo ma me abadan for say na ya Kesseh the cardinal wabedwa for no apam for nyimire me chemu nyina papa o se ncham koma na yonko brebo George o se wuti papa o se bi ni ages but please o se here light ma me aba se bi ages but se city bia no light ni de ye here power na o se esum no ano edin Facebook de no WhatsApp de kakra ban so na me de etoa so de amamo WhatsApp messages are abegum na nekwa mama kenkan wode da direct kubu di patriotic voices okay unsu die eni bechim was a visionary and competent his excellency na nado kufado any Dr. Bawumia government ni do more develop Ghana papa especially education sector no was we hwa MPP aban o modi sika she Ghana education mo papa massive infrastructure koso e wo schools ahodo mu nti Ghana foi emamu enti NDC erekoku buadi enso de wodi ebetu mu no we ye Captain Griffith Tete Michael 157 Bema Camp New York Katamanso was say no credit there no credit na no credit so de o kana no pa bedu anwumre no na wa ye fidi was dum so no ha dwen papa da ya na nwanwa say amanyofo bi nya akonya no kasa na ase o defend ne yekoso no ye nyina so nim say dum so no na aba yekoso was say ha dwen papa na Ghana for bedu say ye to ba ye ma ye ni enna ho na ye nto aba no eyie was say niam a yekoso no che say wiase nyina ye din na so ase Ghana de no ye ma ye de na do so ache wiase nyina de na de benko a na empenufo san emia Ghana for kwa ho kere ko Ghana for so yi yesade a ho kye ni bi se e ka ho ena wode ya no so free Bama camp e de ebetu mu e wo ho no mo we sina na ya o me wo South Africa na meti anwumre na me de mesre Ghana for say e ma mo maba o mi ankoso e nada Ghana for o say enough is enough ena ono so e de ebetu mu Tete Kofi o say o South Africa ena anwumre wo ti dwumade no fon say bi a Chimansa district achimbie ni e ho na we did the message free ya or the ebetu mu say all students association of Yiribi Senior High School or will be a papa na say electricity darkness ne there very very sad e okrum ha no na a threat e ma security nti mpenfo so waka na dum so ne de aba e koso a threat e ma Ghana eno nti no on sorry na dum so na e koso no wontu ho ana mo animu ye we say the cardinal problem ne there or the fabi no or the be share ECG for esanse no kro bi wo ho no ECG for nye so mbeka kire Ghana for e na say ECG omumu defend aban no etokoba saade a ECG na Ghana for e wo say yebo mo sobo na wo say politicians no so mun kan hu ne say Ghana for yebenyini na nya de bia na baby politics no mo de be dada Ghana for baby be ba Ghana for yebenyini na sabre ni dru a ene entro no twa entwa na sabre no okoya anko ban so a emma Daniel Ochere Ga East Hospital and wodi no so free ya wodi ebetu mu wesina na ya Kesseh anwumre yi meche wobedwafo wa pamfo ne watiefo nyina woso media me problem no former president JDM oni NDC wosi no krebi wo hono mu a na NDC omo mpese omo beka de akire Ghana for entro ne adada no adoso na wo compare former president JDM ni dun so na de to current president Nado the current lighting issue no a enye pe hu se former one no too much present one in Ghana for yensha no so piti brim abrewanko ne de odi ebetu mu no messages na ba no endorsement man kan odi ana odi ache the cardinal inti
man sadat
ADC
mate me da se papa man sadat keke
cardinal
akabe 9 minutes so de me mama for na
cardinal
minia
cardinal
yes sir
questions now bisa you see no when to me answer because on to me answer no so the fact is the fact cardinal se car sifie na se cars ne do so sifie papa wa cars bebre go fie na so pese o twi papa ka ni bia na oni sika do beto petrol go ka ni mu a car no twi
Obedechi.
Question Obedechi.
Na key no on farmer abere to agochi.
There be papa the key papa cars go fear. Keys go table so there more say me budget. There be na car there the tree.
Car bia na papa dey ba say.
It is a yeah say amount say amemo no ye the keys ahia wonsa. Amemo na key ne dey ahia wonsa. Ye jaw generation over 5,300 megawatts. Ye jama wo. Ye jaw Ghana gas. Ye jaw ENI. Wo di ane say also be supported with other fuel, LNG, any other fuel, or the best supported light crude, any near more the best supported. It is our crude no one to sir independent power producers. This are Mandi on to me produce, AXA on to me produce, Senate on to me produce, Sem Power on to me produce, Early Power on to me produce, Car Power on to me produce, Mia Energy on to me produce. Sonia Sogli on to me produce. Trojan on to me produce. These are the independent power producers. So one more musica and top petrol, one more musica and top gas, and a light crude, and LNG. They cannot produce the electricity.
Now, omo agreement na no omo sign here no. Upfront payment and I say, person who say, obe generate. Na ye use, na ye triaka, and I say term be ye upfront payment.
Okay. The woman they say, anytime I sign power purchasing agreement be and I sign power agreement be ano, there was a buy and they say, a buy ebe make it fuel available for them.
Agreement, no,
government will always make fuel available.
Is that compulsory or that is the agreement?
No,
we
that
sign?
is the conditions in the agreement.
Everywhere.
But Nippon be produce electricity. I don't expect him to bring his gas.
No, maybe
he doesn't buy his own gas.
Mamenti bibi.
Yes.
And he say, or the gas in a bar. Can I able to an obeti free man as
no, it's part of his capacity charges or their charge or no. What you say, so me produce as part of the condition. No. Uno ye off taker. You see, meba. VR buying a off taker. It be produce. Before me to me produce amount no. One condition person or your mommy. And they say, obey fuel available for me.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes, fuel must be available for off taker. Oh yeah, off taker. So you have to make fuel available for them. And until usi Ghana gas, Ghana gas fuel not the bema ebia so de ma amandia. Gas not the bema amandi no. Sa gas na mandi will pay you. It is part of his capacity charges not charge no. It is part of it. If you don't make the fuel available for Amandi cannot produce.
Did I maybe say? Sa fuel na me dem Amandi na odi produce no. So we are the charges on obetie free.
Yeah, obetie free.
Obetie answering my question.
Oh, obetie free.
Better.
Ebi afenu Matthias here. Obetie free. It is a one for it in the say.
Because other than that, come in Tias say. Okay. If that's your explanation, that's
it won't produce one provide fuel now mana. They cannot produce. So when they produce, you have to pay. Whether they produce or they don't produce, you will pay them.
But I still think that even if that is the agreement, then it's a bad agreement.
It's not.
But
That's not that.
You see, in this part of our world, for an investor to bring his money to come and invest in a sector,
take or pay, Matthias.
Take or pay. This is area electric cash water flow mechanism. The cry ECG import to me or not, because ECG import to me the losses ECG losses no, and ECG losses now on to me GG Sikano. A dorsal. It is so we be
it is a two about you and as a movie near as a canny situation. It said the near to about a movie near wedding.
President Mahama solved doing so before he left.
No.
That is why I am saying, say, maybe have 5 questions we under President Mahama or the generation echo 5,300 megawatts. Or the transmission by changing grade lines from 151 kVA to 360 kVA. Distribution or the electricity coverage echo 84%. Or the finance then or the buy finance then or the buy President Mahama the Energy Sector Levy Act and a buy fuel yesi Ghana gas yesi ENI. It's a see President Mahama sanyama wo ye no before be free studio I say you sing country me 5 areas where generation then on my transmission then no more, distribution then no more, finance then no more, fuel then no more.
That is the
basis. You are talking about. So what can say? What the Jubilee Field buyer? Rollins and establish GMPC. It is argument. You see, men fan because Obi did Jubilee Field buyer. Obi so setting up the vehicle for the Jubilee. It's no for the men call. It's Kadna. The American we have the men, the competence to solve the doom so. And nothing about Umia or Kotina, one of my sister station. Or say my in fact credit in my President Mahama for solving doom so. It's President Mahama. Ayan she say the solving doom so. It's your buy way no. Say see a problem and they say. Omo dia propaganda amon edum so na enye din o omo no mo de ba ye into omo ye propaganda ma se sia ba be me omo in se sia callers no any
sorry for because the belek pesa
omo in se sia onim problem se sia problem ne say Sadat better ha all kind message no MPP for na kase wo mu no omo se ye MPP for but dum so issue we there they cannot into aban face mo that is the reality so dum sie
but answer na call George Honum ati for mo kai sa dey we mo da mo kai o mo mi er muntie o mo da mo muntie ade
so one betu do so
betu here we see Dr. Baumia says
June 20
Dr. Baumia
2016
mo mi er muntie munye din
June 2016
no a match
George
June President Mahama says we are not out of the woods
George
August not the timetable by
George na man mbato muntie
August 20
we do get gas.
No, you own them.
I don't own them. I'm talking about what the paper is saying. I said you are not aware.
Excuse me. I said I haven't read the story.
Yeah, for that one I understood you. It's been put aside. But what I'm saying is, but are we owning the Nigerians despite you have reading the story?
Who? When you say we, who? Do you own them?
I'm talking about the Ghanaians. Yeah, we do get gas.
No, you. Do you own them?
Yeah, I don't own them.
Yes, you don't own them.
Yeah, I don't own them.
So ask whoever has bought something from whoever you are talking about. I haven't bought anything from anyone.
Yeah, I understand you, but we also understand that the Nigerians do supply Ghana gas for the power of our thermal plant.
Then ask Ghana gas. If they supply Ghana gas, why don't you ask Ghana gas?
I thought, are you happy to be the Minister of Power? You may have all this.
Excuse me, at your station, do you know everything that happens at your station? Or does your chief executive control everything that happens at your station?
No, but this issue, I think, is very serious that if you know, I will not be surprised.
So find out who buys from them and ask the person which organization buys from them.
So since the news broke, have you found out from the Ghana gas?
I'm saying that I am not aware, gentlemen. He was just saying Ghana gas buys. So ask Ghana gas or whichever organization buys from them.
Anyway, we are also reading from the newspaper that you are going to announce the doom show end soon, according to the president. When is it going to happen, Honorable?
Have I said that? Have you heard that from my mouth?
The president said that, and he.
So why don't you ask him? Am I his spokesman?
Baumia make a comment. I will March 30th. Google June 2nd said that.
Before election.
We are not out of the woods.
Me voice na me bo munimi pa kro.
Minim. Why? Dr. Kobna Donko. Minim no pa personally. It's in the voice.
Unim personal.
This you see voice cannot run away.
He has shown leadership. Says here, who is the minister now?
Hey,
who is the minister now?
Delectable, indefatigable,
and the person who is the minister is telling Ghanaians said yes, Seketiano say Yankasi enquire a timetable. Nipa na yedi Seketiano no pe vice president edi wa Ghana no. Ehwe Ghana fo ni.
Na the vice president ye lobby.
Na unim so mo lobby hu titi de bubu akokosi. It Dr. Kobna Donko was able to resign as a leader.
Why did he resign?
He resigned because on one account said Adia we meye cementumi anya me resign. Ghanaians are calling on them to bring Napo. What is he doing? These are two leaders. These are two leaders.
Yes, Cardinal. 4 minutes. About these energy IPPs, you know. obisa se Kelewele maame no wo Kelewele why na to adwenwo ema no e de chi ne Kelewele enyo no an to na adwenwo e de chi ne Kelewele owie a Kelewele no oton ama 5 cedis no the cost of adwenwo any bidie ni no manya is factored in that 5 cedis or the amount. And why the come and over they say the IPPs will come into agreement with the state government. Say I was making the gas or the fossil fuel and coal available within the enclave. Within a certain radius, that makes sense for the investor within the country. Now I can say I'm buying and on fire. No. It doesn't make business sense.
But me person who say
yes.
Is that the agreement between Ghana and these IPPs?
Yeah, the IPPs must produce the power
is that
for the government to buy.
Is that the agreement?
That is the agreement.
No, and who they are now say, or may I disagree with you?
That is the agreement.
I disagree. Who I also produce power?
Okay.
Yes,
before the investment for Ghana, they know how the place is polarized. Oh, funny
Mamite George. Mamite George.
Power plant. Specialized with Mamite
George. Power issue, and within May, June, it should be something of the.
My timeline.
Me was him. Me tie express. No, me tie express. No.
You better not say I go see June.
No. We fix it. We say we share ye pa. Ba from kakra.
Mine catch you.
Kase takra di dia.
Yeah, kase say omo mo wager. Wager for say free anopa.
Me say gbanwe.
No.
Me be la pass.
Me suffer bi. Ye nyina ye suffer bi. Oh, be once ye do ma si.
Anope malam.
I'm okay with it. Yamra we the candidate, Dr. Baumia.
Akao 1.5 minutes.
I say the mamitia asamanka sefo. Same boache mechia one amweni fita. Growth mindset. Dr. Baumia pasu deba. And the education arena, mo station here, and opening back could said the education, the Dr. Duchum and penny for year, no, a massive. Look, Ghana for the economy now, not Dr. JM, a handle now want me to your teacher trainee allowance, the necessary allowance. No, yes, you restore, yes, expand it, yeah, the free SHS, they be new hot. Nanka government expenditure. One district, one factory, nanka government expenditure. And now we are constructing over 12,000 kilometers of road. Almost 8 years, they did 4,700. And this is the way a year call. Yeah, the performance tracker to her. We will tell you what we have done, where it is. It's the election way, a message, vision, work done, and the way forward.
Kege.
Dr. Baumia is the man of the moment.
Kege.
Yes.
Did I hear KK say Dr. Kwabradonko exhibited leadership in that tape you played? Is he serious at all? Listen to the rudeness and the arrogance with which he spoke to the journalist. KK pa. Say Obama.
Catch us Obama say. Obi Ashebo say. Maybe amen to me and Yama resign. What Ghana has a woman be that?
No, but
you want to
in reference to voice. Or can in reference to voice now me boy and I want to be say Doom sono. Ya say some mobile announce or say one the casa or maintain or say president the casa. President. There was Uncle Bisa president.
Can you imagine?
Or say Uncle Bisa president. The president the casa.
And I say, Osi Uncle Bisa president in the casa, president Aman de Juma Sonye. And the Juma no, there is a challenge. And on one casa man the timeline, on one casa the man the timeline. Baumia, Napo,
I don't own them. I'm talking about station buy from them. Since the news broke, have you found out from the Ghana Gas?
I'm saying that I am not aware, gentlemen. He was just saying Ghana Gas buys. So ask Ghana Gas or whichever organization buys from them.
Anyway, we are also reading from the newspaper that you are going to announce the doom show end soon, according to the president. When is it going to happen, Honorable?
Have I said that? Have you heard that from my mouth?
The president said that. And he
so why don't you ask him? Am I his spokesman?
Asem we okay, and then a rude one.
No, me bisa, me bisa.
Keke, you are the minister.
Meba.
Oh,
Cardinal. And then they rude away who?
Was energy minister?
Yes.
Na journalist bisa o say. Yes, mo be announce say dum so no.
O say matete.
And o say hwan na kan, o say president. O say any corner koko bisa president.
Hey,
what bisa say mo bi da?
Na minister, o say
president na betiti hu.
O bisa minister, o bi
ba say mo okay o de. Men fafi de bia ma man kan de officer o kan. Elembele keke manala nyi mane ta friend no. Ena George AEC kasama MPP. Ena elembele keke so kasa Emma NDC pedifo emienu na mni omudi nkomo. Patricia Sefafisha Elizabeth Jean. Prince Bafo Asamoah. Konongu Jakchan. As you konofo. Samuel Apia. Henry Kwesiminka. Ena Man Sadat. Omada Roma ena the platform ebremo yame aduma yebesan ehia e the platform dwedi so yame yadumu kuada ebe be ba munyira jo da yi